Hey guys, this is Simon Black, and you're about to learn one of my favorite classic color changes. It's called the Duck Change. It's fun, quick, and visually striking, and I know you're going to love it. So let's have a look at it right now. So the duck change is a very unique change in that it occurs away from the deck rather than on the deck like most color changes do. But in its category, or subcategory rather, of away from the deck color changes, it's very unique in that unlike the other changes, which cause the two cards to rotate. Yes, there are two cards, by the way. Magic is not real, at least not for duck changes anyway. Makes me sad too, I'm sorry. Anyway, it's very unique in that it doesn't rotate from the corners on these axes right here, unlike the twirl change or shake change that you're probably familiar with, or the shapeshifter by Mark D'Souza, which is actually the pirouette change by Oscar Munoz, although he doesn't get the credit that he very much deserves. So now that you all know that, go send him some love. Anyway, it doesn't occur from the corners. In fact, it actually occurs from the edges, like so, and the two cards rotate over in the air like so and land on the deck, hopefully flush. So how does this happen? Well, what you're going to do is control a selection to the top via your least favorite method, and you're also going to have a card that is going to be changed. So let's just use the Joker in this case, and the selection will be known as the Nine of Diamonds. So you're going to grip the two cards like so from the ends. Now, how do we get into this position? Well, like I said, the selection is controlled to the top of the deck, and while you're displaying this card, you're going to catch a little pinky break like so underneath the top card. You can either do this via a push-off like so, as you risk kill, or you can pinky count, but I deem that pretty much unnecessary because it's just one card. So you're going to risk kill like so, catching a little pinky break like so, and then you're going to show the card that's going to be changed, turning it over face up on top of the deck. So now you have a break beneath two cards. Okay. At this point, pick the card up and allow the thumb to enter or to support the left edge of the card and the middle finger to support the right edge while you readjust into this altered end grip like so. So the middle finger is going to be at the front edge, the thumb at the back. If you imagine the face of a card divided into three segments, so 1, 2, 3, so 1, 2, 3, like so, two lines. Your thumb is going to occupy this first segment over here, and the middle finger is going to occupy the first segment over here. So one on front, one on the back. You're going to be holding the double like that between the thumb and the middle finger, and you're going to be bowing it downwards so that it is like a bridge. It's convex. Your index finger is going to be resting in nines, for example. It's going to be right in between these two diamonds right here. So it's just going to be resting like so. So this is the position for the duck change. What's going to happen is you're essentially going to spring the card from the thumb and the middle finger simultaneously. Now, if you're familiar with the 52 Cards channel, you should already know how to do a basic card spring. If you do not, there will be links around, such as the description. It's a useful place to find such things. If you don't know how to do it already, go ahead and look that up, and then this will be much easier. But if you do, then this will be, already easier. So you're going to be gripping the card like so, the index finger here, and what's going to happen is the middle finger and thumb are going to spring like so. But you'll notice, because my index finger was away from the card, that it just kind of fell. There was wanting to flip over because I'm doing it on this edge, but you see the idea. It's not flipping over. The reason for this is that the index finger plays an extremely integral role in turning the card. What happens is you spring with the middle finger and the thumb, so the middle finger releases first, like so, and the thumb follows suit after, and then the index finger is going to push down like this, down, which will cause the card to flip in midair and land on the deck. It's not a hard press, it's not a jabbing press, but it's also not a light press. The way that I can compare it is as if you're pressing a button on an ATM, or if you have a smartphone, pressing the button down below on an iPhone. It's the same exact pressure. So not super hard that you'll break the phone or you'll damage the phone or permanently press the button inwards, but not light that it won't register. So it's just that. Yeah? Just a nice extension of the finger. What's going to happen is you're going to spring, and then you're going to press down and go like this. Now, the thing is, it's not 2 steps. The way I'm describing it is like it's 2 steps. It's not 2 steps. These happen simultaneously. So you spring and push at the same time. And this should allow the card to fly from this hand to the deck, flipping over and squaring flush. Now, some things to keep in mind. You're going to want to keep the double card not too far away from the deck. This is for multiple reasons. One, if you spring it from this far away, first of all, the card is going to rotate probably more than 180 degrees, and it's going to end up splaying like this. And you're not going to want that because it's going to give away the method. So it's prone to sloppiness. You want to keep it close to the deck. But another reason that you want to do this in general is that spectators they'll register the fact that it takes longer, or it's easier for a card to rotate or flip over, or for something in general to happen when the card is this far away from the deck than it is when it's this far away from the deck. So not only does it look cleaner this close, more refined in general, but it's also going to be more fooling. So once again, pick up, you're going to readjust into this position. Index finger is right here. And you're going to spring the card off the middle finger, following the thumb. The thumb follows suit, and then the index will extend. So this will look like that. And the card should flip, landing on the deck, and you can immediately thumb it off and hand it out for examination. Don't do this though. You can just ditch that. You don't want them to know that. I'm kidding, of course. It's face down, so everything will be fine. And yeah, so that is the duck change. Practice hard, and I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. So finally, some credits, acknowledgements, and tips of the hat. The first and foremost of which goes to my very good friend Nick Vlau, who was instrumental in my acquisition of this amazing move into my repertoire. Now, he's the one that first told me that the middle finger and thumb must be on the right edge of the cards and not in the middle, which was what I was trying for like over a year, and I was not getting it, much to my great frustration. So that was very, very good help, along with Alan Hagen, who told Nick Vlau, so there's this chain of command right there, he told Nick to spring with the middle finger and not the thumb, which obviously helped a great deal on his behalf and subsequently my own. Furthermore, I'd love to thank Edo Huang, who was just an amazing help in the idea that the double card should spring very close to the pack, not very far away. This is, like I was saying in the explanation, such that the spectators will not think that the card is rotating in midair because it has a very much shorter distance to travel. Anyway, those 3 guys and many others have done the duck change before, and I'm sure that you're going to love the references for some variations on the duck change, which we will get into in the next video. So if you'd like to stick around for that, there are going to be some really cool applications and variations to come, as well as an effect from my very own repertoire. So if you'd like to learn those, click the links in the description below or on the screen around me. I'm sure they will be there, and I hope to see you in the next videos. See you soon.